ABC7's Rosemary Montañez was in the courtroom for today's hearing. She breaks down how everything unfolded.
District Attorney Yvonne Rosales making a surprise visit at the El Paso County Courthouse today. Many shocked when they saw her step into the courtroom. This was the exact moment all eyes were on El Paso District Attorney Yvonne Rosales when she made her first court appearance since July. Rosales mostly looked down throughout the initial part of the hearing. She was called to testify, but her attorney quickly objected.
Box filled with the media, and I've never seen that in my life. And I think this just shows the prejudice against this individual. A bunch of questions so that they can get in the media and blow it even further? No.
Rosales eventually took the witness stand, but we would still not hear from her. The defense asked several questions about the accusations against her and her office. But for every question,
I assert my Fifth Amendment right and preserve my rights under the Constitution to remain silent.
Rosales leaving the courtroom shortly after. The only person remaining to represent Rosales was Assistant DA Charles Vance. The judge asked him if he believed the Hoffman family and also what he thought of Roger Rodriguez.
I believe there's inconsistencies, but I don't know why. I do believe what he did was completely wrong and unacceptable.
Defense lawyer Joe Spencer weighing in on what had happened.
Never found myself with so much to work with that I almost don't know where to start, Judge. Did the DA herself, the assistant district attorneys, and legal representative of the district attorney's office engage in misconduct, deceit, and trickery, engage in perpetrating a fraud on the court, and use victims as political pawns? Absolutely.
Still, some of the defense were left with questions even after Rosales' appearance.
We're asking ourselves, why is the district attorney so desperate not to come to court and defend their case?
Former DA's office employee Amanda Enriquez spoke to ABC7. She's the one who was targeted in that email.
And I'm confident and hopeful that we'll get some money in there to start making changes so our victims can have somebody, can have a voice and some continuity and be secure that somebody is finally going to step in.
At the end of the hearing, Judge Sam Medrano said they will look at all of the evidence from today's hearing and previous hearings to determine who or how many people violated his gag order. No time frame was given. It's important to note that we have reached out to DA Rosales and her office for a comment. We have not heard back. Reporting in downtown El Paso, Rosemary Montañez, ABC7.